I just made these pallet wood jar wall hangings, and I'm going to show you how I did it. These wall hangers are made from a wide piece of pallet wood. For each hanger, I used a glass jar. This one was etched by my wife for a table decoration for our wedding. A hose clamp that fits around the jar. In this case, the clamp goes up to 3 inches. And a short wood screw. 1/2 inch number 8 screws seem to work well. This pallet wood is 5 3/8 inches wide, so I cut it into lengths of 8 11/16 inches because that ratio approximates the golden ratio, which is aesthetically pleasing. I cut the wood on the bandsaw, but a table saw, jigsaw, or even a handsaw would have worked too. I was able to get 4 boards out of a single piece of pallet wood. Then I marked 1 inch from each corner going in both directions and connected those points. I used that line to cut the corners off the boards. This was optional, but I thought it looked better this way. Then I sanded the boards down to 220 grit sandpaper. I was going for a rustic look, so I did a quick sanding and didn't try to get the boards perfectly smooth. On the front of each board, I found the center line on the long axis and marked a spot on this line 4 inches from the top. I drilled a 7/64" pilot hole almost all the way through the board at this mark. Then I flipped the boards over and marked a spot about 1.5 inches from the top along the center line like before. At this spot, I drilled a 5/16 inch hole with a brad point bit to a depth of about 3/8 of an inch. Then I used a keyhole router bit in my router to make a keyhole starting in the 5/16 inch hole I just drilled and moving up about 1/2 an inch towards the top of each board. This keyhole fits a screw head and will allow me to hang these wall hangings on the wall. I finished the wood with several coats of spray lacquer. This was the first time I ever used spray lacquer, and I was pleased with the results. It certainly is a quick and easy way to finish wood. Then I took a hose clamp and marked the spot I wanted the screw to go in, and used a cutoff wheel on a rotary tool to score 2 of the vertical metal pieces so a screw could fit in. Then I screwed a clamp into the pilot hole I drilled in the front of each board. I slid a jar in the clamp and tightened it down. I hung the wall hangings onto an anchor screw in the wall. I filled the jars with some decorations. And the wall hangings were complete. But there you go. I think they add a nice little rustic touch to the house. I hope you liked this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I also encourage you to subscribe to keep up to date with my newest videos. Thanks for watching. I just made these pallet wood. No. Well, there you go. I think they turned out pretty nice. I think they add a nice little rustic touch to the house. I hope you liked this video. Oh! God, that doorknob is...